When you love someone, it is not a decision you make lightly. It is not a feeling that arrives and passes, the way it seems to for other people. When a Taurus loves, it settles into the body like something permanent, like the particular weight of a thing that has found exactly where it belongs. And with this specific person, something in you recognized them before you had the language for it. Not in a dramatic way, in the quiet, certain way that Taurus knows things, the way you know the difference between real and almost real, between warmth and the performance of it. That recognition has never fully left you, even when you told yourself it had, even when you kept busy, even when you built a good case for moving on. The body still holds the shape of them in the particular silence of certain evenings, in the specific weight of wanting something real. This is not weakness. This is not delusion. This is a Taurus who loved something genuine and whose body, which never lies, has been holding on to that knowledge while the mind tried to negotiate it away. Take one slow breath in. Let your belly expand before your chest does. Let the weight of your body, which has always been your anchor, settle you here rather than somewhere in the past or the future. 2026 is not the year you settle for almost. It is the year the love your body has always known was real finally arrives in the form your life can actually hold. You came here for a reason, and that reason is closer than it has ever been. The body's memory of this person is not a trap. It is not evidence that you are stuck or that you have failed to move on in the way you were supposed to. It is evidence that what you felt was real enough to leave a physical imprint, and real things, the kind that settle into a Taurus body like something permanent, do not leave simply because circumstances became complicated. They wait. They hold their shape in the quiet places where the mind cannot reach them, and in 2026, what has been waiting in those quiet places finally finds the pathway into the life you are actually living, not as a memory you are still processing, as a present reality that matches the depth of what you have always known was possible. You did not imagine this love, you recognized it, and recognition in the Taurus experience is the most unshakable form of truth there is. There is a particular kind of loneliness that only a Taurus who loves someone carries. It is not the loneliness of being without people. It is the loneliness of being the most reliable, most devoted, most present person in a connection, and still feeling like the solid ground beneath someone who keeps walking away. You have been the stable one, the one who stayed consistent when they were inconsistent, who remained warm when they ran cold, who kept the door open long after most people would have quietly closed it. And underneath that steadiness, something has been quietly accumulating, not resentment exactly, something softer and more painful than that. The slow ache of someone who has given their most loyal, most grounded, most genuine self and received something uneven in return. You may have told yourself it was fine, that this is just how love works, that devotion is supposed to feel like effort, that waiting is a form of faith, that if you just remain constant enough, the other person will eventually match what you have already been offering. But here is what that story has been costing you. Every time you made yourself smaller to make the dynamic easier, every time you accepted less than you offered without naming it, every time you confused loyalty with self-erasure, that cost is real. It deserves to be seen clearly before it can be set down, because the love you deserve is not something you have to sustain alone. And today, that understanding begins to live in the body, not just the mind. The loneliness of being the stable one is real, and it runs deep in a Taurus who loves fully, because Taurus stability is not neutral. It is an active, conscious, deeply felt choice to remain present for someone, even when that presence is not being matched. It costs something every time. It asks the body to hold open a door that keeps not being walked through, and the body, which records everything, has been holding that position for a very long time. What begins to shift today is not your capacity for loyalty. That is one of your greatest gifts, and it stays. What shifts is the belief that loyalty requires you to accept less than you give. that staying constant means staying silent about what you actually need, that the love you are capable of giving somehow exempts you from the love you are equally worthy of receiving. In 2026, that belief dissolves, and the space it leaves behind fills with something the body has been waiting to feel for a very long time, the particular ease of a love that is genuinely mutual. Find the place in your body where this love has settled as tension. For many Taurus, it is in the neck and shoulders, the holding, the steadiness that the body maintains even when everything inside is uncertain, or deep in the chest, behind the sternum, a dull pressure that arrived so gradually you stopped noticing it was there. Place your awareness there now, not with the urge to resolve it, which is the Taurus instinct when faced with discomfort, just with the quiet attention of someone who is finally willing to look. That place has been holding the weight of a connection that has not yet arrived in its full form. It has been doing it patiently and in the Taurus way, without complaint and at real physical cost. Breathe into it now. A long, slow breath, moving directly into the holding, the tension, the place where devotion became weight rather than warmth. On your exhale, release one layer of the version of love that required your self-abandonment. The version where you made yourself easier to be with by becoming less than you fully are. The version where you accepted inconsistency because the alternative felt like losing them entirely. The version where you confused endurance with love and called it both. Let that leave on the breath. Not the love itself that stays, because it is real, and Taurus does not release what is real, but the shape of suffering it has been forced into. That distorted, contracted shape loosens now, slowly, in the deliberate Taurus way, not all at once, but with full intention. Feel the slight shift in the shoulders, the fractional release in the chest. That is the body making room for something better than what it has been holding. The tension between the shoulder blades is not just muscle tightness. It is the accumulated physical record of every time you held the connection together through sheer consistency, when the other person was not yet capable of meeting you there. Every time you chose to stay when leaving would have been easier. Every time you softened your needs to preserve the dynamic. Every time you told your body to hold on just a little longer, the body listened. The body held. The body did exactly what you asked. And now, in this moment, you are asking it something different. You are asking it to release the holding pattern that was built for a dynamic that is changing, to make room in the shoulders, in the chest, in the throat, for a version of this love that does not require the body to brace itself in order to survive it. That version is coming, and the body needs to be open to receive it. Let the shoulders drop, let the sternum soften, let the throat release the words it has been holding back. The new version of this love does not need you braced. It needs you open, and open is exactly what you are becoming. Who are you when you are loved in a way that matches how you love? You are someone whose steadiness becomes a gift rather than a burden. Someone whose loyalty is not taken for granted, but recognized as the rare and precious thing it has always been. Someone whose presence, which has always been the most grounding thing in any room, is finally met by a presence that can hold the same depth. The Taurus who receives their specific person in 2026 does not become someone new. They become someone more fully inhabited, more settled in their own skin, more able to give from abundance rather than from the quiet fear of losing. Place one hand on your chest and one hand on your belly right now. Feel the warmth of your own hands, steady, consistent, exactly like you. Say it in the body, in the place where Taurus knowing lives, below logic, below fear, in the ground of the self. I am someone who is loved with the same consistency and depth I give. I am someone whose specific person sees my loyalty as the gift it is and rises to meet it. I am someone who is chosen fully, without confusion, without conditions, and without having to earn it through suffering. Let that settle into the belly first, then the chest, then the bones. Notice where it feels true and where old resistance surfaces. Breathe into the resistance, slowly, deliberately. The resistance is simply the body's memory of how things used to be. You are building a new memory right now, one where love is not something you wait for, it is something that recognizes you. The identity of a Taurus who is fully loved does not look like someone who lowered their standards until the love became easier to keep. It looks like someone who raised their internal frequency until the love that arrived could actually match what they had always been offering. That is what is happening in you right now, not a compromise, an elevation. The specific person you love is not being replaced by someone easier to receive love from. They are meeting you at a new level, the level you have always deserved, the level that was always possible between you, the level that neither of you could access before the internal work that you are doing right now. Feel that level as a sensation in the body, the solidity of it, the ease of it, the particular Taurus feeling of standing on ground that actually holds. That is the love that is coming, and you are already standing in it. Bring your specific person into your awareness now. Not the version of them that has caused uncertainty or distance, the version that exists beneath all of that, the one you first recognized, the one that made something in you quietly certain before you even had a word for it. Feel what it is like to be with them, not in the almost of it, not in the hoping, but in the settled ease of finally, the particular quality of stillness that arrives when you are next to someone your nervous system recognizes as safe. The warmth of being seen by someone who does not need you to explain your love, because they feel the depth of it in everything you do. The absence of the low-level monitoring, the watching for signals, the bracing for withdrawal, that has become so normal you forgot it wasn't always there. Let your body practice that ease right now. Let the shoulders drop fully. Let the hands which have been holding so much simply rest. Taurus, what you are feeling in this moment is not fantasy. It is your body's intelligence recognizing a frequency that is real, that already exists, that is moving toward you as you allow yourself to open to it. Your specific person carries something for you even now, even in the distance, even in the silence. Something between you has not resolved, because it was never meant to end where it paused. Feel that truth settle in the body. Let it land where the doubt used to live, and let the warmth that follows be the signal that the connection is alive and moving. The ease you are practicing in the body right now, the dropped shoulders, the resting hands, the absence of the bracing, is not a relaxation technique, it is a frequency broadcast. When the Taurus body is at ease inside a connection, it sends a signal into the field that is unmistakable. It says, I am here. I am open. I am no longer bracing for the worst version of this. I am ready for the best version, and that signal, sent from the ground of genuine Taurus certainty rather than from the anxiety of wanting, is what draws the specific person back into alignment. Not because you are performing openness, because you have actually arrived there, in this breath, in this body, right now. Your specific person can feel it wherever they are. The thread between you has always been real, and it is pulling taut. Before this moment closes, stay in the stillness just a little longer. Notice your breath. Notice the chest. Notice where the body is different from when you arrived. Softer, heavier in the way of something that has finally set down what it was carrying, rather than in the way of something collapsed. This is what it feels like to be a Taurus who has stopped holding love at arm's length, out of fear that reaching for it fully might mean losing it completely. This is what it feels like to let the receiving be as natural as the giving has always been. 2026 is not the year you continue waiting with the same patient suffering that brought you here. It is the year the waiting ends, not because you finally convinced yourself to give up, but because the love that was always real finds the pathway your openness is finally cleared. Your specific person is not out of reach. What has been out of reach is the version of you that believes you deserve to be fully chosen, not someday, not eventually, but now, as you are, without having to earn it through one more season of quiet endurance. When you leave this moment, move slowly. Let the body hold the warmth that arrived here. Notice when they come to mind. and instead of bracing, let it be a signal, a confirmation that the thread between you is real and active, not a wound to manage. You are a Taurus at the beginning of the love that was always meant to be yours, the one that is as stable as your nature, the one that does not require you to be the only one holding it. Take one final breath. Let the belly fill completely. Let the exhale be slow and long and deliberate. And know in the deepest, most grounded part of yourself that the love you have been holding is already on its way back to you. It was never truly gone. It was only waiting for you to remember that you deserve for it to stay. In 2026, it stays. Not because you held on tightly enough, or waited patiently enough, or loved consistently enough, though you did all of those things, but because the ground between you has finally been prepared to hold it by you, in this work, in this breath, in the quiet, certain, entirely Taurus decision that this love is real, that you are worthy of it, and that it is time for it to come home. It is coming. It is already on its way, and it knows exactly where to find you.